Oh, hey y'all, welcome back to our YouTube channel. And today we're going to be talking about why it's important to move out your hometown.
Yeah, so basically, I feel like it's important to move. Really, I look at it like this: it all really depends on you and what you trying to do with your life. To be honest with you, like with us, we trying to be entrepreneurs. Not trying, we being entrepreneurs. So it's like where we from. It's not trash. Indianapolis. We from Indianapolis. It's not the worst city. It's definitely not the worst city. I actually love the city, but from what I'm trying to do, it's not the best place to be. Like our only person who actually made it off of entertainment was Mike Epps, and we ain't had no Mike Epps in over 40 years. So you see where I'm coming from. So yeah, so if you actually trying to make, like with me, I got a clothing line. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to open up a bunch of stores. I'm trying to open up a lot, which I could have done in Indianapolis. I'm not saying that's impossible, but if I wanted to maximize my opportunity and maximize my growth, there was better options out there for what I was trying to specifically do. So I looked up specific cities for my specific needs, which landed us in Houston.
Houston.
So that's where we at right now. But for you, who knows where that could have been? I know a lot of people is moving to Houston. A lot of people is moving everywhere right now. It's a lot of crazy shit going on. So everybody's moving everywhere right now. It's just life. But who knows where life might take y'all. But what I will say, if you do have bigger dreams and you live in a smaller town, your best bet is to move to a bigger city, because you're gonna be on that vibe, you're gonna be on that level. So what you're trying to do, it's gonna be way easier to find somebody who's doing exactly what you're doing. Whereas if you're in a small city, a lot of those people have a small mind. Luckily, we got the best of both worlds. Like Indianapolis, it's a big small town. So it ain't the smallest town, but it's far from the biggest town. So it's like, and especially in Indianapolis, it's a bunch of it's a bunch of white people. It's not that many black people. So if you're a minority, you gonna feel that you're a minority. Everybody knows everybody. You know everybody from your first grade to high school is well acquainted. You're gonna get well acquainted if you're a minority there. Now, if you white, that's the place for you. It's pretty big for y'all. You feel me? It's pretty widespread for y'all. Y'all good. This video might not be for y'all if you're from Indianapolis and you white, but any other race than that, you're definitely gonna feel that. Yeah, you definitely gonna feel left out. And this goes for any small town city. You need to get out there if you have bigger dreams. If you have a normal, if you, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you have a normal mindset and you are okay, and not only okay, but if accepted that life, I'm not. This video ain't for you. This is for the people who are wanting to be entrepreneurs. You can get a job anywhere in any city. This isn't for those who are content with their career that they already landed. These is for the people who are growing their self. These are people who are trying to start for themselves. Get out and go to these bigger places. Get out and put yourself. If you're an introvert, you're not gonna never get money. You're never gonna see a dollar if you're an introvert. You need to be an extrovert in this life. You need to go out there, go to these bigger cities, go to these bigger people, rub elbows, rub shoulders with these people, get to know them, and you will grow. You'll learn. People look at people as dollar signs. It's a messed up place, but you should have made your friends in kindergarten. When we're grown, we ain't here to make friends. We here to make money. We here to live at this point. So every person you make should be putting money in your pockets. Yeah, y'all might be friends. Yeah, y'all might be cool. You feel me? But if it don't make money, it don't make sense. So if they ain't talking about no money, if they ain't talking about bettering their lives, if they ain't talking about increasing wealth, they gotta go. They are harmful. And that's a lot of the conversations that goes on in small cities, because they never seen nothing like that. They never seen too many, I'm not even gonna say celebrities, but they never seen nobody with wealth. They never really seen too many people with real life income unless it's the local drug dealer, dope boy, or hoe. That's really the only people who make it in these small towns or in the black communities. Those are the only entrepreneurs that people have seen. Nobody have ever seen what we are accomplishing. This is, I'm not even gonna say once in a lifetime because this is what we're changing. But if we continue down the route that we're going down, this is gonna end up being a once in a lifetime chance, and that's what we're trying to end. And that's what you need to end. Get the hell up out of that city. Leave that city alone. It's not for you. It's not gonna get you nowhere. It will, but it's not gonna get you where you want to go. And obviously there are some once in a lifetime opportunities and chances and shit like that. I'm rambling right now, but listen. You can make it in your city. It's possible. But if you want better odds, take your ass to these bigger cities. Just like if you want to go to the NBA, you think you're going to have better odds going to that small ass school with no names, where nobody looking at, where no scouts go to? Or you think you're going to have better odds of going to these big ass high school, or going to a big ass elementary, then you go to a big ass name middle school, then you go to a big name high school, then you're going to have a higher chance to get into a big name college. Then you think that's the better route to go to the NBA, or go to a small elementary, small middle school, small high school, and a JUCO college? Come on, y'all. Y'all got to increase your odds. Everything is possible, but what is probable? You got to increase those probabilities. You got to put yourself in positions of money. Put yourself in places where the money's at. And the money's gonna follow. Surround yourself around money, and you gonna become the money. You feel me? Surround yourself around the broke shit, your ass gonna stay broke.
Oh yeah, but I agree with Tay, and I especially agree with if you have big dreams to get out your city. And I want to touch base on when he said you can make it in your city, but it's not. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. I'm not saying it's not guaranteed, but if you make it in your city, you won't make it. Either you won't make it out, or you'll just crash at that point. Because like he said, we're from Indianapolis, and I followed a hairstylist, or I followed anybody that had their business. I followed this one hairstylist. I might have said it in the video about the first video that I had made when Tay wasn't in it, but I was talking about this stylist that she had got a barbershop and everything, and then it was like going like that. Somebody had burned it to the ground.
Damn.
Like for real. Like they saw her doing, even another female, she just opened up a daycare and stuff like that, and she had posted some hate comments that she usually get about how she get mama's money and stuff like that, when whole time it's just generational wealth that's circling around, and her mama created that for her.
Yeah, small cities not used to that shit.
Yeah, a small city is not used to that because small cities don't see stuff like that. But like he was saying, if you have bigger dreams that's bigger than the Titanic, then you need to go to a state that's that size. Like, we moved to Houston because we had bigger dreams, but we also moved to Houston because Houston is made for black people to win. Like, Indianapolis is not really made for us to win. It's made for us to get right there before the top, or right there in the middle, but it's not made for us to get at the top where all of us are eating, because it creates competition between one another, and then one another gatekeep and stuff like that. But down here in Houston,
everybody winning, so nobody care. Everybody got Rolls Royces down here, so you ain't shitting on nobody. Everybody got limbs. Everybody got
Corvettes, literally.
So nobody cares that you have it because they got that shit themselves. Whereas in Indianapolis or whatever small town you in, they don't got that shit. So when you got that shit, they feel like they should have that shit. Like, it's some hating ass shit, and it's not sad because it's expected, but that's what we want to change. And it's nothing wrong with living or leaving your hometown. And now, again, it's nothing wrong with staying in your hometown.
But we're just saying, see how far that gets you by staying in your hometown. Like you are going to get a lot of backlash off of that. Staying in your a lot of backlash off of that, of you moving, because everybody is going to want you to stay. But you're not making a dream with everybody. You're making a dream by yourself. You're making a dream with yourself and with your family.
Well, who are you staying with? Like, they want you to stay, but who are you staying around? Like, you staying around the same bullshit. You staying around nothing. Like, we grew up together. You family, but
you ain't gonna support me in the end.
Exactly.
You're gonna be a leech to my legacy.
To my growth, exactly, literally. And it's like, you gotta learn to be cool with people from a distance, especially if they not on the same shit as you. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. We too grown to be trying to make these petty ass friendships. Everybody that's around you should be putting money in your pockets, and you should be putting money in theirs. You should be putting them up on game, and, hey, did you know this? Da 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 da. And they should be saying the same shit. Y'all both should be putting each other on money opportunities, or at least attempting shit.
Pushing them to do what they need to be doing, or pushing them to what they said they was gonna start doing. Like, that's important.
It's extremely important, because shit, sometimes you might be on your down days. Sometimes you might be tired. You need that extra energy. Just like you go to Starbucks to get that extra coffee, your friends is going to be that extra boost in your life to, hey, get up off your ass. Hey, wake up. Hey.
Reality check.
Yeah, your reality check. Because it be days I be tired as hell and literally don't be wanting to do shit. Then one of my homies call, and you feel me? That's my 5-hour energy drink right there. That's my Monster. That's my Red Bull right there. Hey, get your ass up. You do anything today? Hell no. Do something. Like, figure some shit out. Even if you don't know what you want to do.
Go research something.
Exactly. Yo, 2 brains is better than 1. 2 brains is better than 1. So if you don't know what the hell to do, you lost. Your friends definitely know what the hell to do. And vice versa. Shit, they lost. Kick their ass in the ass. Tell them. Sometimes you got to sit your friends down. I do that with my friends. I don't even want to call them my friends, but all my brothers, all my family around me, they done heard my mouth and I done heard theirs almost every day.
I hear his mouth.
And I hear hers. So
that's how it's supposed to be.
Exactly. That's love right there. Shit. I would be concerned if I'm bullshitting my life and I'm not hearing nothing. Like, why is my life going to hell and y'all ain't nobody saying shit?
Everybody watching it go to hell.
Like, that's when I'd be concerned. Like, but yeah, if you're in your if you're out of high school, start focusing on your life. Start taking your life serious. Start paying attention to your surroundings. Start paying attention to the people around you. Start paying attention to your bank account. And if your bank account low as hell, start making some life-changing decisions. Start paying attention to everything. Pay attention to details and change. That's our video right there. Anything else you want to say?
No, I just wanted to say what he said. Like, sorry, y'all. Tay's camera had cut off because we need some new phones because these shits are ass. But what I was going to say was, don't listen to people that say you have your whole 20s to mess off and to frick off and to do whatever you want. Once you graduate high school, you should be knowing what you're going to do, or already know what you're going to do, or figuring out what you're going to do, because your 20s is going to determine how the rest of your life is going to be lived. How you're going to live the rest of your life. If you mess up in your 20s, you're going to be living paycheck to paycheck in your 30s. If you do well in your 20s and you stay focused and just determined to reach your goal,
you're set for life.
You're going to be set for life. But that's all, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, share, and comment, and like our video, and turn on our post notifications.
Nothing but facts spitting by husband and wife.